Each episode, Zupa and I will be opening one box of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We both will build a deck and play a best of 3 match, and if one of us is able to pull off consistent wins, that will give them the opportunity to redeem special rewards. Every following episode, we will be opening a new set in chronological release order, with new cards to upgrade our decks in preparation of facing each other again in a duel. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series.
So, Strike of Neos is a set released in 2007. It introduced the 6 Samurai archetype, which unfortunately did not really see play until 2011 because it didn't really have any good cards until that point. The deck was mostly focused around having several 6 Samurai on the field so you can utilize their effects, but the deck wasn't actually good at bringing them out, so you usually would struggle at actually summoning them. And also stat-wise, they were not very good aside from like one, which was Zanji, and even he was kind of mediocre. So unfortunately, it just wasn't the time for the deck. But there's a lot of other interesting cards in this set, so I think we can look at those instead. Grandmaster is one of the actually really good 6 Samurai cards, and it sees play even in modern builds because it's just a free special summon. It would really help. If I pulled this, I might actually look into playing 6 Samurai because they're kind of neat. I like them. It would be cool if I can play them. But yeah, we have Gene Warwolf. It's a 2K beater that is a vanilla, so the first one of its kind, I believe. It's a super rare, so not really gonna probably come up. Even then, it's a 2K beater is kind of not even that good at this point, I think. But we'll see. There's also the other 3 Neospacians, which we have not seen before, the Air Hummingbird, Grand Mole, and Glow Neos, as well as their Neos fusion forms, which I'm going to look at later. Grand Mole is the only one that's really good, but the other 2 are needs. Air Hummingbird can be good against like a burn deck, but that's kind of about it. After that we have these 6 Samurai, none of which are really that good. Each of them have effects they can use like once per turn if another 6 Samurai is on the field. But there's not really stat-wise, especially you can see that they're just not that good at sticking on the field. The main payoff for this deck though is Great Shogun Shien, which is essentially a floodgate. It prevents your opponent from playing more than one spell or trap card while it is on the field per turn. After that we have a couple Dark World cards. Level might be interested in those. Over here we just have not many interesting stuff, but Diddy Crow is the first, I believe pretty much the first hand trap which saw actually a fair bit of kind of competitive success, because it can counter a lot of cards like that work with the graveyard, which as the game moved on these effects became more popular. So even nowadays it's not a bad card, it's just mostly power crept, but it's still not a bad card even by today's standards. Yeah, we have a couple ritual cards, nothing really too crazy. We have I don't know what this is, they're just a missing thing. I don't know what it is, but it's weird. It's probably some glitch in the website. After we have Grand Neos and Glow Neos, we have Ancient Roll, which is an interesting card because you can cheat out high-level normal monsters from your hand. So that might actually be useful depending on what I think of for this episode. Dark World Dealings is a very interesting card for even outside of Dark World decks. Really, it can give you a bit of graveyard setup and make your deck more consistent. We have a couple not really good equip spells. Twister is something I may actually use, depending on if we ever have any kind of continuous cards that in the back row, so or field spell that I guess we're playing around. Maybe something to look forward to. Advanced Ritual Art. I don't. So me and Laval talked a lot about this. I don't think either of us are gonna play it. We just don't have the card pool to. We just don't have. The main issue we have is we don't have any good ritual monsters to summon with this. Otherwise, we probably would have at least thought of it, or at least like tried it out. But that's probably not gonna happen. But I'll see. I think it's it's only a common, so chances are we're gonna get a couple of them, hopefully free. Because I have like playsets of all of the search cards for ritual stuff, like the Sonic Bird and stuff like that. So I can easily play a ritual deck. I just don't have any actually good ritual monsters to summon. That is the main issue, and same goes for Laval. So other than that, we have a couple just neat cards, some generic cards like the Eliminating the League and stuff like that, but also some archetypal cards like the Return of the Sixth Samurai, which is the Reborn, and stuff like that. Other than that, there's not really much left here. Just a couple of secret rares. Nothing nothing that is really worth discussing. So we can get into the packs.
Guess I'll have to put this in front of the spin for continuity's sake, because we are actually on Champion Pack Game 2 for this time. I initially didn't notice this when I was opening my tournament packs. So I, just threw those cards out of the collection. And now let's quickly run over this and what is in this. Magician of Faith, Pyramid Turtle, and Smashing Ground are all kind of cool super rares. We personally would really like to nail a Smashing Ground here. In the rares, there's also a few cool ones. Abyss Soldier is a very solid card, being a 1800 normal summon that can discard a water to bounce a card on the field. A Ring of Destruction is really good, Morphing just really good, and even Magical Dimension is just a very nice piece of spot removal for spellcaster-based decks. Otherwise, I think where this pack really shines are the commons. We have stuff like Rush Recklessly, Ceasefire, Thunder Dragon, Twin Behemoth, Book of Tayu, Terraforming in here, and even Big Bang Shot and Stray Lamps are kinda nice. So with that, let's quickly flip over and get into our tournament packs. And with that, let's flip these three and see what we can. Oh, Morphing Jar's really sick. That's really sick, yeah. A Terraforming, we take those. That's our second one. We really like those. And another Ring of Destruction and a Book of Tayu in the close. Yeah, we'll take that. Add that to the collection. And with that, I think we move into, the spin. And after that, today's main set, Strike of Neos. I think it's been a hot minute since we've seen this thing. I'm definitely getting greedy here, because unless we get, like, specifically secrets or ultras, there's not a whole lot we can grab. So let's spin this and maybe hope that once in a while we can have luck on this one. But it doesn't seem like it. It was worth a shot, honestly. I'll look over and probably pick up, like, a 15th Fearmonger or something. As much as I would have liked to just nail the second Malicious here, I think we'll just pick up our 13th Diamond Dude and then move on with our life. It was worth a shot.
Okay, so first of all, we have 6 packs of Champion Pack 2. There's some interesting cards in here, like Ring of Destruction, though I'm pretty sure this is limited until, like, the errata. But yeah, Big Bang Shot is a decent equipped spell. Maybe it's gonna come up at some point in the future. Twin-Headed Behemoth is a cool card. Thunder Dragon is really nice, actually. I'm very happy to see this. This is like the first pack of, like, the tournament packs where we don't have a bunch of vanillas in the common slots, so that's really nice. Thunder Dragon is I believe I already have one. This is the second one, so that's honestly not bad. I'm gonna take that happily. And the third one, that is nice. Three Lamps is not a bad card. I like it a lot. I may play it at some point. And a third Thunder Dragon, that's cool. Abyss Soldier, I don't think is gonna come up. If I ever play like a deck with water cards, I guess I could play it, but I have like I have a playset of the Twin-Headed Behemoth by now. I mean, nothing super amazing, but honestly, it's not bad either. There's like a couple cards in the foil slots that I would like to get, but other than that, like, honestly, I'm gonna take this happily. See you in the main pack opening.
And with that confusion out of the way, I think it is time to move into the main set for this week, being Strike of Neos. We've made our way through a solid portion of GX, in all honesty. So let's see what's in this. Personally, don't have, like, a whole lot really hoping for. I think the Dark Words in here are kind of nice. So we'll try to nab some of those. Here's Khaki. But we'll see what we can get. Ooh, and that's a big hit. A Neo-Spatian Grand Mole. This is basically just a normal summonable out for anything. Because at the start of this damage step, if this battles an opponent's monster, you can both return the opponent's monster and this thing to the hand. So that's kind of nice. We'll probably, try to make some good use of that. There's some fairly decent, like, vanilla monsters in here. I'm quite surprised. Frostosaurus being a 2601 tribute, which isn't too terrible. Ooh, that's a big one. A copy of Dark World Dealings. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I think that's something we can definitely look forward to. Ooh, a super rare Birthright. This is a Call of the Haunted for vanillas, which is kind of nice, I guess. Especially since we, at the moment, still don't have Call of the Haunted. We will have next week, but this is kind of nice. I don't see us playing this, as there isn't really a whole lot of vanillas we're currently on, so... But it's kind of cute, I guess. Ooh. That is kinda nice, not gonna lie. An ultimate rare Dark World Dealings. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, man. That's really cool. It currently really has been a very uneventful opening. Of course, you know, with the two Dark World Dealings, I think Dark Worlds are like definitely an option again. But we'll have to wait and see. Maybe we can nail a rainbow in the last few packs. That would be kind of nice. Oh, a Freya, Spirit of Victory, another secret rare. This makes it that, so I think if we control a fairy type monster, she can't be attacked, and she boosts all fairies by like 400. It's neat, but I don't think nothing too playable, as we don't play a lot of fairies at the moment. A Twister. I don't know. If Jaden goes back on like the stall burn deck, this might be something we could side into. But even then, I wouldn't call this like too good, I guess. And with that, yeah, we've reached the last pack. Not a whole lot of memorable things. I think the additional Dark Worlds are definitely quite nice, especially the two Dark World Dealings. I will have to see if there isn't anything like really cool we can do with that. But I think, yeah, we'll just add this one to the collection, and I'll see you guys again when I've you know, got the deck ready.
So, 24 packs of Strike of Neos. Grandmaster would be nice. Other than that, I don't have... There's nothing like spectacular. Like, Grandmaster is like one of the best cards we're probably gonna get. Other than that, there is not a whole lot that I'm looking forward to. A second Neo Space in Grandmaster, that's already really nice. But yeah, there's just not a whole lot that I'm expecting. Birthright is actually, I believe, like a Call of the Haunted, but for normal monsters. That's actually not terrible. Other than that, there's nothing really big. Zanji is nice, but... Twister is a nice pickup for future Advanced Ritual Art as well. I may try to put together 6 Samurai just because I liked them, but I'm not expecting them to actually perform well, so we'll see. An Ultimate Rare Fusion Devourer. That's like worthless though. That is just not a good card. Ancient Duel is an interesting one. We might play it at some point. I'm not honestly sure, but Didicro, I would like a playset of it just because it has its uses. So it might be like a side card at some point. Side deck card. They should complete the new Spacium playset. The Remote playset, that is. That's about it. Frostosaurus is cool, I guess, but nothing too interesting, to be honest. Okay, this is interesting now. Because Great Shogun Shien is a really good card. It's an ultimate rare. That's actually sick. I am considering playing this because it's actually a really neat card. I have like Rhoda, so that works. I can play like the Foot Soldier, so you can float into the lower level ones. I may actually play that. Also, a lot of them are like low attack, like common, so I can play like the attribute floaters as well. And the super... Wait, I have to play this now. Holy fuck, I actually have to play this. Wait, 2 Great Shoguns. Holy fuck. What is this? What is this card? I have never seen this card in my life. This is weird. This must be a glitch with the website. I don't know. This is like not a real card. Dude, imagine I gotta... Yeah, then I was gonna say another Great Shogun. That would be really insane. I'm 100% saving this. This is really nuts. 2 Great Shogun Shien. Okay, I'm definitely at least gonna try to build 6 Samurai. It's probably not gonna be a very good deck, but it's gonna be a deck. See you in the deck overview, I guess. Holy fuck.
And with that, we have reached our deck overview again. we are in a very interesting position currently, progression-wise. As like we've been both kind of trying things out, and there's no like clear deck to watch out for. Which brings us back to this. We've been playing something similar in Cyberdark Impact already. Basically a good stuff list, but now we are main decking a lot of the banish-focused cards, kind of turning this into a shift monarch deck, as I would call it. By the way, if you remember shift or cards like Dimensional Fissure saying removed from play instead of banishing, you deserve a veteran's discount. So let's quickly run this down and go over why I decided on playing this. Playing two Grandmark, two Thessalos as our Monarch lineup. Have the third Grandmark in the side deck in case we need it. I feel like 4 is just like a very solid number for Monarchs to be on. The 2 Sidra for some additional pressure. The DD Survivor, as previously mentioned, for that neat interaction with Dimensional Fissure. 1 Zombira, just to have like a searchable big beat stick that can get over a lot of normal summons. The DD Warrior for some banishing synergies, also searchable by Rhoda. Another Exiled Force for some more normal summonable spot removal. The Breaker. The 3 Snipe Hunters are back here to, you know, do some sniping. The 2 Gravekeeper Spy, again, floater that dodges die-fi, so that is very nice for us. Actually main decking 2 copies of Grandmaster. I am not on 3 because we still have macro potentially as a side deck option, as we are only on die-fi currently. But I think this is still a very solid inclusion, and maybe in a later portion of the game, this might reach a solid attack value, which will be able to punch for a good bit of damage. Witch of the Black Forest, the Magician of Faith, closing off the main monster lineup as some powerful one-offs. You know, here they are. Snatch Steel, Heavy Storm, Lightning Vortex, Monster Reborn. Rest of the spell lineups also kinda, you know, known by this point. The 3 My Bodies against hard removal, and those pesky board wipes. The Nobleman of Extermination for some additional back row hate. The Rhoda to grab our warriors, and the 3 Die-Fi to kind of round out the strategy of, you know, blanking the graveyard for any potential graveyard-reliant decks that Jaden might be bringing. To Raigeki Break for some quick play removal, a Solemn Judgment, a Torrential Tribute as just solid powerful one-off traps and capping off the main deck. To Reckless Greed kind of as a placeholder right now, as I can definitely see myself siding these out depending on the matchup. I really like the kind of possibilities behind this card right now, and I kind of want to experiment with that a bit more. But in general, I wouldn't call this essential, so like I could definitely see myself siding this out. Grandmark, second Zombira, 3 Cliffs down here. Again, it's a warrior, could help us against some back row heavy decks. Third Grandmaster in case we side onto the Macrocosmos. The 1 new card, the Neo-Spatian Grand Mole. Just being normal summonable removal is kinda good. But as long as I don't see Jaden on like a deck that just sticks a big dude, I probably won't set into this. Fissure, Smashing Ground, just more spot removal. Macrocosmos in case we see Jaden on something really graveyard reliant, to have additional ways to banish. 2 Dust Tornado for those back row heavy decks, just like the Cliff. And just a Ring of Destruction that I fit in here to round out a 15 card side deck. This deck is just very well equipped to deal with a lot of things Jaden could be bringing. In case, you know, we see the zombies or maybe the Earth Beatdown deck again, we can maybe shift towards a more, you know, banish-focused lineup with the 3 macros in the main to have like additional ways to get Jaden's graveyard empty, so that she doesn't have ways to revive zombies, blank floaters, or, you know, doesn't have banishing fodder for like a Rock Spirit or a Gigantes. And even in case, you know, Chaos is just also something that gets easily blanked by this. Again, we are in a very open state for our progression at the moment, and there are a lot of possibilities, and we kind of want to be prepared for everything. So with that out of the way, it is time to do it.
So for today's episode, I thought I would bring the 6 Samurais. It is one of my favorite archetypes, and because I pulled 2 Great Shogun Shien, I thought it would be kind of a missed opportunity to not at least try to play it once, and then if it works out, I may try it again. If it doesn't, I'll probably just drop it, but I thought it was a good enough deck to like at least try to play it, especially with, again, Shien. It's a pretty good card. So we can just get into the cards now, I think. CED, after putting it together, while putting together the deck, I thought there's enough lights and enough darks to justify playing at least 1 Chaos card. I think there's enough of them that are not, because like there's a couple non-light and dark Six Samurai, as well as like Shein. There is the Exiled Force. There's the Shein Foot Soldier. So there's no like, it's not enough to really justify going like full on Chaos. Even though at that point, that for me would just be one set and one Chaos Sorcerer. But I think playing one set is fine. It's still a pretty solid card, so I think it's worth playing. After that, we have one Exiled Force. This works with Samurai because we're playing Rhoda, so we can search it as well as pretty much any other six Samurai. We have two Shein. While this card is face up on the field, your opponent can only activate one spell or trap card per turn. And it also has the protection effect where if it's destroyed, you can destroy another six Samurai instead. And you can special summon it if you control two or more six Samurai monsters. So that's pretty neat. So you can kind of, well, not really cheat him out, it's summoning condition, but you can also tribute summon it if you want to. Then there's two Kaiko. It's just a very solid card. At any 100 beater, it can kind of keep like some banishing stuff and some graveyard decks in check, I think. So I think it's worth playing. There's the Magical Merchant. That is another light for the Chaos stuff. And also in general, I would like to kind of get to my spells, which I will talk about in a little bit. There's the two Shin's Foot Soldier. This card basically can float into any. It floats into any of the bad six Samurai, unfortunately, but it still is a floater. And because they all are spread across the six attributes, I thought that it's not really worth playing any of the specific like attribute floaters. So I'm just gonna play one Shin's Foot Soldier. After that, we have free Iroh, or I'll be playing the two Foot Soldier. That is. I'll be playing free Iroh. It is the second best one. Its stat is just like 100 attack points less than what it needed to be to not be considered bad, unfortunately, but it still has 1700 attacks, so that's like decent enough. It has an effect where if it attacks a face down monster while there is under 6M on the field, you can just destroy it. So that's pretty neat, kind of like Drillroid, except it requires 6Ms, but it is what it is. Then we have one common. This one can target face-up spell and traps. So if Laval is in some sort of kind of stall strategy, or maybe has something like a snatch steal up, you can pop that. After that, we have Viaichi. This one can pop face down spell and traps. Now, one of the issues with this card is that if you target a face down card, I'm pretty sure if your opponent changes and activates it, and if it's like a continuous card, it's not going to be destroyed because it's not face down anymore. I think that's how it works. So that's unfortunate, but I still think he's a little bit better than common, just because continuous cards are not really that prevalent. So I think just going for back row like would be better. But yeah, after we have yet one Yariza. This one isn't really good, but I'm kind of playing it just for the name. It can attack directly. It's kind of whatever. It's pretty weak, so that's kind of the main drawback. But I think it's enough to justify playing one. And it's kind of sacky, I guess, in a way. So if there's a state where Laval is weak, I can just go for attack with this directly for game. Maybe that would be pretty funny if it happens. After that, we have Zanji. This is the only one that is considered even remotely good. It is the light, so it works well with the chaos. I'm playing 3 of it. It also has 1800 attack, and when it attacks another monster, you can destroy that monster regardless of its attack position. So it is basically a better Iroh. After that, we have Witch of the Black Forest. It just searches like basically our whole deck, or just about everything that isn't like Shein or CD, I believe. After that, we have one Zombira. Why is my thing not working? Zombira, the Dark. It is searchable with Rhoda, and I think just having a 2100 normal summon is still very powerful. After that, we have the Dark Hole, 2 Giant Tronate, for I believe this is the last time I get to play 2, and then it gets limited. And well, for our format, it's pretty much permanently limited. Next ban list. After that, we have 2 Legendary Ebon Steed. I think is going to help keep the 6 Samurais on field, because they're unfortunately not that good at swarming. So having one equipped with this, if it would be destroyed, you can destroy the equip spell instead. So, and also it helps boost him a little bit. I think that's going to be especially useful on something like Iroh, because he lacks literally 100 attack to be a good beater at this point in time. So having another 200, I think, makes him like just good enough. So yeah, Premature Burial, Regeki, Rhoda for searching the whole deck basically, as I said. 2 Shien's Castle of Mist, another card that helps us protect the 6 Samurai, keep them on the field. Snatch Steal, I mean, I don't have to talk about this card. Compulse, Mirror Force, 3 Regeki Break, another card that's there mostly to really protect them. That's why I'm going all in on these, even though the card has bit me in the ass in the past, but I still think it's going to be really nice for just keeping my monsters around so you can actually resolve their effects. One return of the 6 Samurai, another way to kind of, if they die, I can just bring them back and then maybe even tribute them for something. Actually, I don't really play tributes now that I think about it. But I can keep them on the field and have them for 1 turn. And we have Solemn Judgment and Ultimate Offering. Now, this card is it's an interesting card. I think in this deck in particular, it really helps because they Six Samurai really lack any sort of swarming. Really, the best like swarming card I have is the like Return of the Six Samurai, at least in their initial kind of way of support in this set. So I think the card like Ultimate Offering, unfortunately, only have one. I'm not sure if it's limited at this point, but yeah, after a bit it does get limited. So in the long run, I will only be able to play one. Only have one anyways, but yeah, I think it's a very nice card because for a low cost of 500 life points, we can just summon another Six Samurai. We can use it during our opponent's turn, so we can summon something to defend ourselves. We can just summon them or during our main phase to be able to like resolve their effects. So I think it's a really neat card. And aside, I have 2 Drillroid. I think it's a good card if Laval is on anything defensive. Mobius, pretty much the best Monarch at this point at least. New Space and Grandmal. This is a new card that I think is gonna be pretty neat. I believe we pulled 3 of them, and it's just really good removal. I'm pretty sure the card gets limited at some point. So yeah, especially in a kind of sealed format like ours, it's gonna be especially good. Still playing Tsukuyomi because I feel like it's a good card. I feel like it's worth citing even though it has never seen play. I think this whole series, at least by me. Then we have Brain Control. The Light Point cost has bit me in the ass several times. Yeah, 3 Noblemen of Extermination, pretty much for any back row if I see that is an issue. 3 Smashing Ground if I feel like monsters are an issue. 1 Twister. We unfortunately only pulled 1, and that sucks because I really lack removal for face down card face up cards. Because most of the cards, like the best one we have up until now is Nobleman for removal because it's just a spell speed 1 MST essentially, but it only works on face down cards. So whenever he's playing like a field spell, like with Necrovalley, I struggled a lot with that. And I was hoping to pull several Twisters because overall it's a really shitty card, but it still gets the job done for what it's there for. So yeah, unfortunately I only pulled 1, but I'll still be playing it. And then in the last 2 slots I have Black Horn of Heaven if he's anything that special summons a lot, if he has like a Cyber Dragon, if he goes back to the bugs, which I kinda doubt, but I would not be too surprised if he plays and stuff like that. So let's see how it goes.
Getting into Strike of Neos is a weird one. I definitely had some options after my pulls. And talking about the set in general, there were like a few cards to watch out for, especially low rarity with stuff like Grand Mole. But what are your thoughts on the set that we opened today?
I think I agree. Yeah, it had a lot of low rarity stuff, like the Grand Mole, like the Twister, the DD Crow, the first hand trap. That's kind of, I think, interesting. I like a couple more cards, I think.
True. Yeah. Let's get into it.
I think so. We can.
The rock matchup again. Unfortunate.
Rock too strong.
Well then, good luck to you.
Alright, I'll go first.
Understandable.
Yeah, that's what we do usually, so. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna draw my card.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna normal summon the 6 Samurai Zanji. Who could have predicted that?
There it is! The 6 Samurai Zanji. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna pass.
I will draw for turn, stand by main, and I think you will get a good glimpse at what I'm playing as well, because I will proceed to normal summon a copy of DD Survivor.
Okay.
And I will back that up with a copy of Dimensional Fisher.
Wait, okay, I think I see what you're trying to do.
I'll go to combat, crash these 2, so both get banished. I think I'll go to end phase, DD Survivor to return to the field. And we'll pass.
Okay.
That is such a sick interaction, by the way.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
I can feel my inner 10-year-old returning. This is so nostalgic to me, Jesus Christ. Oh, I can't even.
I can't say the same, unfortunately. I'm gonna pass.
I'll draw for turn. Stand by main. I'll tribute DD Survivor for Grandmaster. Grandmaster effect to pop that face down.
It is a Yariza. It should be banished, right?
It will get banished, correct. I'll go to combat, punch you for 24. I'll go to second main, I'll set 2. And end phase, the DD survivor will return.
Yep.
And it is your move.
Come on, I need a Regeki. That's not a Regeki. This is a very unfortunate hand. Not gonna lie.
I cannot say the same, as you probably already know.
Yeah, you're kind of just going off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like first turn was way too good. You have no fucking clue.
Yeah, I figured, cause like if your next best play is like set Yariza pass, then I would assume your hand's not looking too great.
I guess.
I'll draw for turn. Standby main. I think we normal summon Zombira the Dark. We go to combat. I'll Zombira into that face down.
It is Yaichi.
It is Yaichi. I'll 18. And 24. I think that's a pass turn, yeah.
I could really use a Regeki right now. It's not a Regeki. I will Giant Runate though.
Giant Runate. Removes the die-fi, removes the 2 face downs. I see a Snatch Steal in my future. But I think that is going to be fine, yeah. What do I know? Am I right? Go ahead.
Yeah, this is a great card. I hope it gets unbanned.
True.
Let's go to battle and kill your survivor.
Understandable. That is going to be fine. I will take 6.
Yeah.
Zombira is 19, by the way. Forgot to change that.
Yeah, because it killed Yaichi. Okay.
It killed one of your Sams. I'll draw for turn. Standby main. In standby I'll gain 1,000. Gotta remember that. I'll just refire the die-fi. I'll set 1. Set another 1. I think we just recover the board to its previous state.
Okay. I hope you don't have a duster. I guess I'll summon Iroh.
Yeah, Iroh's fine.
Battle phase, Grandmark into the Zombira.
I'll take 5. The Zombira gets banished.
And Iroh into the face down.
That is a Grandmaster.
Okay. Main 2, I will activate field spell Shien's Castle of Mist.
Shien's Castle of Mist. When a 600 monsters attack, the attacking monster loses 500 attack during damage calc.
It's pretty
only.
cool.
Yeah, that's
it's
fine.
Crazy, but it's like nice.
It's neat, yeah. Standby main. And standby again of another 1,000 of the snatch. That certainly is a pickle.
I'll pass. Okay, I'll draw. Okay, I'm gonna start off with a... Wait, I'm actually thinking for a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna start off with common, if that's fine.
Yeah, common's fine.
Alright, actually thinking now. I will special summon Great Shogun Shion.
Ooh, thinking.
Don't have Torrential.
Ah, fuck. Unfortunately, Shion is fine, yeah? And I think that is game?
Is it?
I think it's very close to it, because this is 49. And... yeah, 49 and... 66...
That is 81.
81, yeah, you're just 800 short. Jesus Christ. That is not great.
I'll just go to battle. Shion for 25.
Yeah, I'll take the 25 here.
Great Monk.
24.
I roll.
17.
Now I'm thinking if I want to use common to pop the Fisher.
That is a fair concern, yeah.
Because I don't know how much this 1500 damage will matter. Okay, I'll go main phase 2 and effect to pop
Come
the
on,
Fisher.
pop the die-fi. Yeah, fair enough.
Yep, I'll set 1 card face down.
I will draw for turn. Stand by main. That is not what I needed.
Gonna banish 2 insects.
I'll refire die-fi. Oh shit. Yeah, I think I'm just dead here. I'll set one. Set another one. And pass turn.
Okay. I guess I'll giant try.
Oh wow. Yeah, then I'm mega dead. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Let's go! 6 Samurai actually taking a game, dude. Holy fuck.
Holy fuck. Ah, that was
I was
terrible.
not expecting this, dude. I opened the 2 giant grenades. Going
That
first. I'm
was
like, what do I do with
so
this?
fucking terrible.
That was actually close though. That snatch steal literally won me the
one
game.
snatch steal to rule them all. Holy fuck.
We should unban the card, Copium.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alright.
Still processing that game one. Oh, fuck. What do we do here? We both get to draw. You didn't set up much in terms of like back row, but that might have just been due to your draw. Yeah, I think I'll just pick the obvious first and see, what happens. Good luck to you. Let's see what happens.
Oh my god!
I will draw for turn. Go stand by main.
Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of my hand real quick.
It's probably, you can build a nice house with those.
I can build a really nice house. One can I can build a castle,
I think we set a monster. We set a card. And I think
Yeah.
on a very asymmetrical T set we pass.
Okay. I hate that this card is like something that actually fixes my hand slightly. I'm gonna normal summon Witch of the Black Forest.
Which is fine, yeah.
I mean, might as well. Please be a low stat, bitch.
It is 900 damage. Can I
Okay,
spy
there
effect?
You can spy effect.
I'll just grab his brother.
Okay, main phase 2. I'll set a card and pass.
Draw for turn. Stand by main. I'll tornado your back row.
It is a Return of the Sex Samurai.
Ooh, that's the reborn, right?
That is like back to the front.
Yeah, it's basically
It
back to
also
the
kills
front.
itself in the end phase.
I think we fire die fire.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Actual kick weight.
Actual kick weight, because this does blank the witch.
Yeah.
I'll normal
Oh, yeah,
summon
I
Snipe
have,
Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
I'll swap these 2 spies to attack. We'll go combat for 12.
You mean 100?
For 100, yeah, with 12 to combat for 100, which gets banished.
Banishes it, yep.
For another 12 and 15.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I guess we just get Regeki to you.
Am I dead to this? I think I am, right? 15, 12, 12, that's 39. I think.
Yeah, that's 39.
So if you have a monster, I just lose here if I don't summon anything.
Possibly.
I'm gonna pass.
I'll draw for turn. Stand by main. Normal breaker.
Yeah.
Combat. Gain. What the hell are these games?
I don't know. I'm building houses, dude. Okay, I'll send you my hand right now.
You're building a castle.
No, I have 2 castles, dude.
Shien's castle.
Look at this, perfectly symmetrical. Holy shit. 2 Shien castle, 2 giant grenades.
Jeez.
I'm actually gonna fucking take out one of them, dude. I'm done with this.
I mean,
card.
next week you can take out one, you know?
I mean, I will.
But that's probably
Sure.
more force than, you know, anything.
I'm
Well
fucking
then.
done. I'm gonna go first.
Good luck to you. The mental is already gone.
I'm gonna draw a card. Okay, this isn't too bad. I'm gonna normal summon Iroh. Fine.
Iroh isn't terrible, yeah?
Yeah, he's decent. I'm gonna activate the... I'm gonna build my house real quick.
The castle you've been building.
Yeah. Then I'll set 1, 2, pass.
I'll draw for turns.
Time
Stand
for the
by
heavy storm.
main.
Also, isn't it silly that heavy was legal until like 12 or 13 or something like that? Something like that?
Yeah, true. Good
Maybe even
point.
longer. It's been illegal for like forever at one.
Damn. On the topic of heavy, I would really like mine right now.
I mean, I like to hear that.
Anyway, activate heavy.
I mean, if you have it, you have it.
Okay.
There's not a lot I can do about it.
I think I'll just set one and pass.
Okay. I have a feeling that that's a floater or some shit.
Only one way to find out.
I guess so. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna summon... I'm not sure how this works with flip monsters, but I'm gonna try it no matter what. New Space and Grand Mole.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one, yeah.
How does this work? Does it... If this attacks
It's
something...
its starter damage step, so the flip doesn't get flipped.
Alright. Battle phase.
Yeah, so
One
I'll
more
send
into
you
the
Grand
freeze
Mole into this and both go back to hand.
Yep.
Then I
And then
will
I roll for 17.
be kind of forced to take the 17 here, yeah.
Okay, main phase 2. I'll just pass.
I'll draw for turn. I think we start off with a nobleman targeting that back row.
Okay, that's fine. It is a judgment.
Oh yeah, then.
I'm assuming you're gonna banish yours.
I mean, I kind of have to, you know. It's written on the card.
I mean, I don't know if you took it out. It's a bad card. It makes you pay 4,000 life points.
If I do that, you just stick the mole again, and that would not be great.
You can set a card and pass. It's fine.
We're in main 1. I think I'll attempt to normal summon Snipe Hunter. Is that okay?
Snipe Hunter, that's fine.
I'll go Snipe Hunter effect. I'll pitch my body, target eye roll. Is that okay?
1 or 6, come on. Ah, yeah.
Close enough. I'll go to combat, swing for 15.
Thinking. This really worth using up right now. I'm gonna fucking mirror force the Snipe Hunter.
Yeah. I'll pass turn.
I'll draw.
Okay.
Oh, this is a funny hand. I'm gonna screenshot this one as well. It's just funny.
Awfully funny hands you keep drawing.
Yeah, I'm gonna normal summon Grand Mole. You can see now why it's funny.
900. Yeah, I'll take 9.
Alright, I'll pass.
I'll draw for turn. Stand by main. Oh, this is battles.
Yep.
That certainly doesn't make stuff easier.
Yeah, it's actually kind of sick for me because I can keep bouncing. Like you have to actually have a effect removal.
Yeah, or second monster.
I mean, I guess Sidra works.
Holy fuck. Okay, I can see why they limited Grand Mole back then. Fuck.
Yeah, it's actually kind of decent.
Jesus Christ. You ever just struggling to out a fucking 900 normal summon? Who boy. Yeah, okay, that figures why you mirror forced the Snipe Hunter.
I didn't have anything else to, as you can tell, I didn't have anything else to put on the board. Or at least nothing else that is as strong as
I think we set one and pass.
Okay, I'll draw. That's not terrible. Do I do this? I think I do. I'm gonna rig it here.
Yeah, I'll take my Witch Search if you don't mind.
Fuck! I was not hoping for that, but you can search.
I figured. Do I have to do this? Oh, fuck. I hate it. Oh, wait, no.
I believe it is a mandatory search, so you do have to do this.
No, I'm like thinking on the target. I think we just grab the hunter that is sniping.
Okay. I will normal summon Zanji.
Zanji's fine, yeah.
Battle, attack for 9, and attack for 18.
It's 27 total, right?
Yep.
I'll take those.
And I'll pass.
I will draw for turn. Stand by main. I will proceed to fire Dimension Fisher. I will normal summon Sniper.
Damn, he do be sniping.
I'll snipe. Pitch. Von Bira, target the mole.
Miss. Let's go.
Unfucking fortunate.
I got more cards. It's fine.
Yeah, we kind of have to. That's like the issue.
You don't have to.
I'll snipe again.
You can remove my Grand Mole by attacking into it.
Pitch. Spy. I'll Grand Mole again. That holds the Grand Mole. Okay, now I'm thinking, because if we do this, we do that. I think we go again. I just got a crippling gambling addiction, I guess. I'll banish this Grandmaster and we target Zanji.
Please miss again. It's gonna be so funny.
Oh, no. Ah, that is not great.
I have one more card. Come on. What are the odds you're gonna miss again?
Apparently very high, because I've just missed 2 out of 3 on a favorable chance. That's like the rough part.
I don't know. I think it's a skill issue.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. I kind of really needed that Snipe Hunter to connect. I'm dead next turn to 9 different cards.
Are you?
I'm on 2700. I don't know what's keeping me alive at the moment besides hopes and dreams.
Well, you have 2,700 life points more than what you need to lose. So.
You have an Iroh and Grave. Ah, that is rough. Even if I hate it, I'll fire the snipe again, banish the survivor, target Zanji again.
Miss. Oh, I wouldn't.
Oh, that would have been fucking terrible. I'll go combat.
It only comes back if it's banished from the field, yeah.
Yeah, it's only when it gets banished from field. I guess we pray that you don't have a normal.
Or do we?
I mean, I'm dead to snatch normal, to pre-med normal. There's like, again, 9 different scenarios in which I'm kind of fucked.
I'll tell you you're not dead, but I'm gonna Dark Hole.
Yeah, that's a thing.
A normal summon Yaichi back for 13.
13. Yeah, watch me miss like a body that is bigger than 1300.
Time to draw the witch.
Stand by main. I think we just set one and pass.
Jesus. I gotta attack with
this is something you haven't seen before. It is a DD warrior, so both monsters will get banished.
Okay. Main 2. I'll set it one.
I'll draw for turn. Stand by main. Set one and pass.
Okay. Flip summon merchant.
Merchant is fine, yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll melee if it's a monster. I'll just banish it.
Yep.
Okay. Second one. Premature burial. This should win me the game.
Terrible.
Unless. Just kidding. I have 3 nades.
Yeah.
I'll premature burial my arrow.
I cannot wait until that piece of shit gets limited. Jesus Christ.
Kinda strong, yeah.
That was a match, Jesus Christ.
It was a fun game.
Giant Trunade is a card. I mean, missing like 2 out of 4 Snipe Hunters at one turn was kind of fucking terrible.
That was an unfortunate series of events.
That's like the worst part, because like if I can keep the survivor, I can at least have that in rotation.
Yeah, that's Snipe Hunter like completely ruined you. If you would have kept anything, you would have been able to like do something. I wouldn't be able to do anything.
The issue is like I can't keep anything, because like as long as you have a Sam on board, I can't run over anything because of Sheehan's castle is like the issue.
Oh right, true, yeah. But I also can't attack into. Actually, I had a zombie right here, so
Okay, yeah,
so
so
he was
like
out.
even I mean Survivor at least like keeps floating in and out, and Zombira can only kill him once safely. Because after he kills him for the second time Survivor's bigger than Zombira.
Yeah, the play is to attack into the zombie.
Uh
Actually,
yeah, I would have liked to sack you with this torrential, but apparently I'm not the one to sack someone today.
I mean, sometimes you just lose, you know.
And to kind of go over your suspicion again, this wasn't like, I guess, full on shift, as I would call it, which is probably like a term 90% of Yu-Gi-Oh players nowadays don't even remember. But
Back
I
in
think
my day,
90% of Yu-Gi-Oh players are used to the word banish instead of remove from play. No macros in the main. I was citing macros for like more graveyard heavy decks. But 6 Sams aren't really graveyard heavy, so I was like, okay,
what
yeah.
do you mean? I have a. Where's the one trap? There we go. Return of the Sixth Samurai.
You play like maybe one of?
I play one, yeah.
Yeah, so like I was pretty content with the 3 die-fi. I mean, I saw it every game, so like
Yeah, fair enough.
must have worked, but yeah, I don't know. Holy fuck.
Well, that's what you get for playing. That's what you get for playing coin flip cards, you know.
I mean, the sad part is even that Snipe Hunter is technically favored when it comes to like, you know, positive outcome and everything, which is like what made Snipe Hunter so good back then, because like he's, I think like maybe the one dice or coin based card that actually has favorable odds.
Probably, yeah.
Because like a lot of like dice and coin cards are basically just like, I mean, coins are, you know, always 50-50. But most die based cards are like definitely, you know, heavily against you.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know. It was a rough match. I definitely didn't expect to get like 2-1 by 6 Sams out of all things.
What do you mean? They're a good deck, dude.
Copium!
They are. They have cool effects, and they.
Cool effects if you stick 2 with like 0 swarming ability.
Shians, by the way. I don't know if you noticed, but
I didn't look too closely, but yeah, you do indeed have 2 Shians. I mean, 2 Shians is like a very solid reason to play this, because Shians.
Yeah, that's like the main reason. I pulled one, I was like, this is interesting, and then I pulled the second one.
Shian
one of them is
Shian is a really good card, yeah.
Apparently.
I mean, it's a 2500 body you can stick if you control 2 Sams, and he also limits the opponent to 1 spell or trap, so like, I don't know, I think he's like quite solid.
Yeah.
The issue is just mainly sticking 2 Sams.
Yeah.
Because like, not only is, I think, Zanji like the only decent normal summon the deck has.
I mean, Iroh's not bad.
Yeah, but like Iroh's 1700, which is just like just shy of, you know, being a really solid normal summon. And then it's like, because the Sams don't have like matching attributes, you don't have like a universal floater to like go to, which is also.
You have the fucking Sheen's Foot Soldier, but it only floats into the level 3 ones.
Which are very hard to get rid of. Yariza with his 1000 attack points is a menace.
Yeah, I don't know, they're kinda. Yeah, I like Yaichi. Yaichi's like actually kinda solid in my opinion.
Isn't he pops face down spells and traps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he pops. It's like alright, you know.
I used to play it in Duel Links for a while.
Come on pops face ups and Yaichi pops face downs. Isn't that like a thing with like the old 6 Sams that they each do like, I guess the opposite of like the otother attribute? Because like Iroh pops face down monsters, Zanji pops, you know, monsters in general. Kamon pops face up spells, Yaichi pops sets. What does the wind one do? I think the wind one attacks twice, and Yariza is then like a direct attacker. Yeah. I don't fucking know.
Cool deck, right? They have effects.
I mean, the concept is neat, you know, with like them being focused on like having another one on board to get like their effects, because, you know, they're focused on working together as a team, so that's kind of cool. They just kind of said, you know, fuck that, and turned them into, you know, the counter generating thing that, you know, dominated the meta once.
Yeah, can't wait to get to that. I think a lot of the later ones are like rares, so I'm not super excited about it, I feel like.
Yeah, the issue I think with like the later iterations of Sam's is that you're very reliant on seeing those counter-related cards, and I think Gateway is a super in its initial printing, so that's like quite rough to get together.
Yeah, Sheehan is the...
But yeah. Here I was thinking, yep, this is as much generic good stuff as it can be, and it just wasn't enough.
I mean, sometimes you just get snatch stolen, you know.
Yeah, true, but
Do
I
you
don't
think we
wanna
should
I don't wanna
expand the
sit here
cards?
like after 3 games being, well, I only lost because you draw XDM state, because that's also like it kind of fucking sucks. And also it doesn't like help me prepare for like next week. Because next week
Play outs, what do you mean?
just play outs. Yeah, I was side decking those. Sided into like double duster for like the 2 Reckless Greed I was
Yeah,
main
started
decking
into
previously.
one twister.
The one twister, yeah, I also only have one,
Twister
but I wasn't playing it because I was like, okay, yeah, we have double dust tornado on the side, I have breaker in the main in a worst case, so like I have enough removal to even deal with like something.
Yeah, I mean, when we talked about like before recording, like 2 days ago or something like that, when we
Yeah.
were talking about Macrocosmos, I was like, I should maybe side twister. The one twister I pulled in case you have that stuff.
Yeah, I also
fair
pulled
enough,
only
to be
one
honest.
twister, but I wasn't siding it because I think for like back row heavy matchups I was siding Cliff the Trap Remover because like in a worst case I can search him, and that was like good enough for me because like otherwise I play Snipe Hunter. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna miss 2 out of 4 Snipe Hunters, right?
Snipe Hunter, Omega lol.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Oh man.
Just roll the die better. You gotta practice rolling your die.
I guess. Next week we move into Duelist pack Zane, and we kind of talked about this before the episode. With like next ban list, Overload Fusion going to 1. Outside of like getting a playset of Sidra, or like for you a playset, for me like the missing one.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot in that except MST and Call of the Haunted. But those two will be like very huge inclusions from then onwards.
Yeah, for sure. Just like I think there's like some other stuff that he played. I'm not 100% sure.
It's mostly like very generic machine stuff. I mean, Cyber Phoenix is kind of nice, but otherwise, Cyber Dogs don't really get playable until the structure deck.
What do you mean? You have the level 3 vanilla dragon. What is it called? Hunter Dragon.
Hunter Dragon. Do we even get that? Isn't that like a
don't know.
structure deck card? Maybe.
I have no clue, honestly.
I think that's a structure deck card. But we might need to check that. But yeah, I don't know.
Oh, by the way, I pulled a really weird card. I don't know. This is like a glitched card.
Oh yeah, that one. I don't know what this is. This must be like a mistake in DB, because like this
It's a custom card. I think.
it's probably a custom. Yeah. Why are you playing customs? this game is
I don't know.
rigged.
And that's what the card pack gave me.
It is wild. It is wild. I mean, I also had like some interesting pulls. I pulled 2 Dark World dealings. So I definitely was considering Dark Worlds for a minute.
That's actually good. That's a super rare, I believe.
Yeah, that's a super. So I was like, okay, yeah, maybe Dark Worlds.
I think you should give them a try, honestly. I don't know.
I mean, I will probably, but I was like, okay, for this week, maybe we play something, safe and try to work with that. Because the issue with Dark Worlds, what I found during testing is like, you need to specifically not only find like Dark Worlds, of course, but also have like spells that discard. And outside of lightning and the dealing, there really isn't a lot of ways to, discard by card effect.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, sure, I have 3 lightning, I have the 2 dealings, and then the 1 brawn. And 6 technically is, like, a very good number for that mathematically. But, I don't know. It felt very high roll. There were definitely, like, opening hands where I was like, okay, yeah, if I get, like, this entire hand played through, it's just over. Because I generate so much board presence and everything else. But there were also hands where I'm like, where discard spells?
Yeah.
And that was like the main issue. But yeah, I
You
guess
saw my I sent it in Discord, my opening hand for like the second game, was it?
I can probably input those now and be like, but yeah, I'll look at those when
the trap.
We're done with this. Do you have any like closing words on this one?
I'm a little bit disappointed I wasn't able to make Exiled, but maybe next time when I play.
Maybe next time. But yeah, with that out of the way, we'll thank you guys very much for watching and see you guys again next time. But until then, goodbye.